Hello everyone and welcome back to Chelsea Online. Make it a point to subscribe to keep updated. After a disappointing result against Wolves, Frank Lampard is now on pressure stood by Leeds focused on winning the Real Madrid match. And here are the latest updates from the treatment room at Cobham training ground ahead of Chelsea's clash against Real Madrid in the Champions League quarter-final. A new week has arrived, and for Chelsea it is a monumental one in their season as they face Real Madrid in a Champions League quarter-final. The injury list at Stamford Bridge continues to look far healthier than it has at other points this year despite the continued absence of two senior figures in Thiago Silva and Cesar Azpilicueta. Lampard will likely need the full complement of his Chelsea squad with two major European clashes to come in the next fortnight. N'Golo Kante and Ben Chilwell missing out on a starting 11 spot over the weekend caused some concern, but the interim head coach confirmed that Kante was rested with Marc Cucurella preferred to Chilwell. And here is the latest injury news from the West London ahead of Chelsea's huge European tie in Spain. Kante was omitted from the travelling Chelsea squad to face Wolves over the weekend, and despite fears of an injury, the midfielder was rested as a precaution. The France international has only recently returned from a hamstring issue, which he picked up in August. The 32-year-old enjoyed a brief cameo off the bench against Aston Villa before leading Chelsea out against Liverpool with the captain's armband. After missing the clash at Moline, Lampard is hopeful that Kante will be ready and raring to go in the Spanish capital as the Blues look to return to winning ways. What Lampard said: N'Golo will be fine as it stands now, managing him to be fit for the game. The Blues face a seriously tricky test in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, going to the Spanish capital for the first leg this week before hosting Real on 18th April. Given the Londoners are in really poor form themselves, sitting 11th in the Premier League, it is a big ask of them to reach the semis, but their chances have been improved by players returning from injury. Thiago Silva also returned to the grass. The Brazilian has missed the last 7 games due to a knee ligament injury and has not played for the Blues since the end of February. Chelsea are struggling for form and confidence, but will be boosted by Real Madrid losing 3-2 at home to Villarreal in La Liga on Saturday. Frank Lampard's second spell in charge of the club got off to a miserable start over the weekend with defeat to Wolves, but he insisted it will be completely different on Wednesday night at Bernabeu. The good news is that Thiago Silva is back as Badiashile is not going to be part of team. Raheem Sterling. After scoring a crucial goal against Borussia Dortmund, Sterling faced another brief spell out of the team with former boss Graham Potter confirming the winger had a fresh fitness concern. Cesar Azpilicueta sustained a concussion against Southampton following a collision with striker Sekou Mara. The defender left the pitch on a stretcher and was taken to hospital, but he's on the mend now as he eyes a return in the coming weeks. Expected return date April. Amado Broja. Chelsea have been without Broja for a while now after the striker suffered a knee injury in a mid-season friendly against Aston Villa. The 20-year-old screamed in pain following a collision with Ezrin Costa, and he was subsequently stretched off the field of play. He looked to be in considerable pain and was seen to be clutching his legs as he was tended to by medical staff. The Albania international has no history of knee injuries. Broja has been expected to be out for at least the remainder of the season after learning that he needed surgery to fix a ruptured cruciate ligament in his right knee. What was said? It was just an unfortunate action. He got caught up with the player and the ground. It doesn't look positive at the moment, but it's too early to say. Fingers crossed, but it was an awkward one. Expected return date summer 2023. Thank you for watching Chelsea Online. Do not forget to subscribe to keep updated.